All right, welcome in to Load the Box. I'm your host, Jordan Hawthorne, and this is just a quick pre-recorded message for Mike Zimmer. I'm, of course, in the Browns polo because I lost a bet to Chris from Load the Box Browns. Make sure to check out their show at 8:30 tonight, and every Wednesday at 8:30. But I will be wearing this on the next full Load the Box that I give. But this is just a quick message to Mike Zimmer. Mike, can't wait for you to lose your job. I cannot wait to see a different head coach for this team. So much money put into the defense this year. We can't stop a nosebleed. Bad run defense, bad pass defense. If Baker Mayfield could hit one pass, they would have blown us out by 3 possessions on Sunday. The box score ends up looking a little better than what the actual defense looked like because of all the blown coverages that Odell was constantly behind that defense. And again, you couldn't stop anything in the run game. So, I'm tired of your conservative play calling, Mike. It doesn't make sense to me that we have all this money and all this high draft capital we pay Cousins a lot. We drafted Jefferson in the first round. We pay Thielen a decent chunk. And yet this whole offense revolves around running the ball on first and second down, getting called for a holding, and then throwing it on 3rd and 17, throw a little 5-yard check down, and then punt. And thank God that we finally have a solid punter because he is keeping us in games at this point, it feels like. I'm tired. This is Mo Cousins. This isn't necessarily Mike Zimmer. I'm tired of Cousins, and maybe it's play design, so maybe it's a little bit. I'm angry at at Kubiak, but I'm tired of looking at the team and saying, okay, it's 3rd and 5, and we throw the ball 3 yards and expect to run to the first down. If it's 3rd and 5, throw it 6 yards. Stop throwing it behind the sticks and hoping we make a play to get the first down. Throw over the first down and hope that the play that gets made is a touchdown or a big play rather than hoping we can get 2 or 3 yards. It's asinine to me. It's bad. This team isn't very good. Again, I cannot hammer this home enough. Mike Zimmer's defense. Mike Zimmer, who is a defensive coordinator who gets to throw the challenge flag. That's all he is. He doesn't know how to clock manage. He doesn't take part in anything with the offense besides watching film with Cousins after 3.5 years or something. Mike Zimmer, his defense is bad. It's bad. And there's no, they're all young. We went out and we signed names, big names, to fix this defense, and we can't do it. So, Mike, I hope we replace you with a guy like Joe Brady. I hope we replace you with somebody who understands that to win in this league, you can no longer win 10-7 football in the mud and the rain and the snow. Everybody's playing in domes or in, the South, nice weather, outside stadiums. Throw the ball, man. That's what it is now. It's throwing the ball. I'm tired of listening to people, talking about Cousins being this or that, and the offensive line being this or that. It doesn't matter. You can make up for a bad O-line. You can either have a mobile quarterback to make up for it, or you can just start running max protect miles. That way you can throw the ball to your really, really good wide receivers. But Mike Zimmer refuses to do that. Last point of emphasis I've got here on the thing, and it is about throwing the ball deep. The Vikings' deep shots this year have been like hike the ball, take a step back, and immediately just lob up a 15, 20-yard pass and hope our guy comes down with it. And I get that's low risk. It's a low-risk ball. If they come down with it, cool. If not, they can play defense on it. We took one deep shot on Sunday, and it's the first deep shot we've taken in a month of football this season. And Cousins heaved the ball to a covered receiver. I think it was Thielen. So to a covered Adam Thielen. And it was with, I think, 5 minutes to go in the game when we were down by 7. It's what I'm talking about with Mike Zimmer. He's a defensive coordinator, and the input he does have on the offense is, don't attack. Let's just hope we fall into points, and then hopefully my defense is good enough to not let the other team score more. The other teams are scoring at a high rate at this point. I know the Browns only put up 13, but before that, teams are scoring pretty much at will on us, it seems. So I'm tired. I'm tired of this offense not attacking. I'm tired of this defense playing lackluster football, even though there's tons of money invested in it. I'm tired of bad clock management, and I'm honestly just ready for the Vikings to move on. So, Mike Zimmer, thank you. You have stolen my joy. I shouldn't say young because I'm getting older. I've got gray in my hair, but you've stolen I used to feel like a boy when I watched the Vikings. You've stolen a young boy's joy from watching his favorite football team because you've toned us in to a mediocre defense with a lackluster. I mean, it's passive aggressive at this point. Our offense is the equivalent of giving somebody the side eye and saying, "Oh, a little risque with the high heels today," like a catty lady in an office. I mean, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. I'm ranting at this point, so I'm going to cut this off. Again, I will be wearing this polo the next time the Vikings play the Browns. Oh, the Vikings play the Browns. That's not going to be for 4 years. I will be wearing this polo the next time we do a show, which should be next week. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. We got to check what the schedules look like, but man, tough one. Oh, and this is another thing. I was supposed to be coming to Minnesota this week. I sold my tickets because I'm not going to come support a Mike Zimmer coach team. I won't. He's more worried about his defense from a Chris Thomason question in his press conference than he is the defense that he puts out on the field. He's more worried about, going nuts on a reporter because the reporter asked a question about his first time beating Russell Wilson. He's more worried about how he's going to, get snippy about that than he is about Kareem Hunt busting 30 yards off on 3rd and 21 before halftime. It's bad. It's terrible. It's awful. And much like the Vikings this week, it's, I'm going to go ahead. I'll give you 6.5, 7 minutes of content here, and the rest is just going to be blank. And you can consider it a form of protest as, look, no show this week. The Vikings aren't going to show up. Neither are me and Jack. So this is my one touchdown drive. And I'll see you guys next week. When hopefully the Vikings decide that they want to have more than just one good drive. So thanks. I've been Jordan Hawthorne. Follow the show at LTB Vikings. Subscribe on YouTube, like on Facebook, enable notifications, share it with your friends, tell everybody about it. Let's get this show to blow up, and let me know in the comments below your guys' opinion on Zimmer, because I have to imagine everybody wants him gone at this point, even the Wilfs. So we'll see what happens. But as Jack would say, Skol as always.